Hello to our pop-up video. And pop-up videos have no regular time. They're just whenever I upload them. With that being said, we might have some after Wednesday. I'm not positive because this is taking me longer than I thought. But I might get enough done today and tomorrow. We'll see. It took me, I just now got all the single earrings, gone through them and separated them and got the pairs out that we could find. There might still be some pairs in here. I don't know. There was enough. So we're going to start with these bags of single earrings. Now this is just a half of a sandwich bag, but that's still quite a bit. There are backs in here as well. So if you need backs for your earrings, there are plenty enough in there. We have little stud earrings, hook earrings. So that one's A for the silver. And then B, these also have backs in them. The silver and the gold are the only ones that have the backs in there, because these are all the gold tone backs. Well, that one might be silver tone. They, no, it's gold tone. So they are separated by color. So we have the blues and the greens. There are a lot in this one. You can make some pendants out of a few of them. Here is our blacks. So that's a little over a half. And then I found some more browns and yellows. This butterfly right here is a pendant, if anybody's interested in what it is. But it is a pendant, but it is missing one rhinestone. And that's why it's in here. It's enamel. And the rest of them are earrings. But that was I went ahead and threw that in there because it was, I'm not sure, but I think this shoe earring is in another bag. Okay, here we have our pearls and clears. We have more pearls in here than we do anything, but we have a lot of stud earrings. That one is $3. So remember, the more you buy, the bigger your box is going to be. Shipping on a large flat rate box is $34. So I'm going to make that, everybody knows that. A medium box is, I only charge you $22 because for me it's actually $24 since they raised it. It might be $2 more. They were raising them again. And then the large flat rate envelope, I only charge you $12, but I have to pay $14. I'm not the thing. But here's our red and orange for $3. There is our pinks and our purples. Someone bought a pendant like that. So if you want to put an extra thing on there, there's that. I only found one earring though, unfortunately. So there's some studs down here for this one. I know some people like to buy the single earrings because they wear single studs. Now this one is the multicolored one. And I think this one is actually in the silvers somewhere. Because I seen it twice. Because I was like, oh no, I know where that one's at. There's some studs. There's some glass. There's some stones. Like I said, you can make pendants out of some of these. So, that's all. I have to go check my toast because, you know, I figured I'd get through those. But we have a lot more coming. I have necklaces. We have brooches, earrings. We have some 14 karat gold coming up, and I will be testing those, and I will be right back. All right, first off, we're going to test these earrings, which I've already tested, but you may want to see for yourself. And so we're going to do that. They are signed. Now this one, and I don't have my thing, I don't know if I can get up close enough for you to see those with this magnifying glass thing. Let's see if we can do this. Just realized how dirty my magnifying glass is. It helps that there's more light, right? Can you see that? Wait, maybe I don't have it on the right one. Last time I had it upside down. I have messed things up in this room so bad that I can't even find my other magnifying glass. Maybe if I hold it this way. It's there. I won't be able to show you guys. So this one actually has it at this end, and it says 14K, and then it has some symbol. Okay, so these two have them at the end. And then this one has it closer here, and then it has an infinity symbol after the 14K. Okay, so here's these. Those are probably cubic zirconias. And then these. Guess we could have done all that while we was testing. So I will do each one. Are they different size? This one looks a little bit bigger than that one, so they are a little different in size. This is our 14K solution. And we'll just leave that there to marinate. Ah! Now I gotta change my paper. What in the hell? Should be okay. I just won't put anything on that spot. Okay, so that is normal to smoking for 14K. This stuff is toxic. So while we're waiting for this to not disappear, because I already know it's not going to disappear, let's go ahead and do a brooch. So this is black glass. It is vintage from like the 50s and 60s. I bought this for me personally, but you know, I'm trying to get some money for some stuff. Important stuff. It's got the riveted backing. So this one is going to be $5 for $151. Sorry, this is a mess up here. This is all glass, vintage glass. So if you like vintage stuff, this is the time to get it. Alright, we also have another $5 item that is vintage as well. This is like brand new, and first of all, we'll start with, this is a vintage Trifari. There's your tag. And I will give you the link on this if you need it. So, this has never been used. It still has the cardboard or the paper. It still has the plastic. So, there's that. Is this not gorgeous? Okay. But if you need the length on anything, just tell me and tell me which one, because I'm not going to do it during the video. We got too many. But that will be number 152 for $5. Alright, we're going to go back to the earrings, because if those are obviously not $5. Okay, so there's your proof in the pudding. These are 14 karat gold earrings. You are getting them at a good price, although they do not have backs. I apologize for that. Is that... do I gotta put a sticker over that too? Tragic story. Made my toast, opened the icebox, and my son had eaten the rest of the cream cheese in the middle of the night. I was like, no. So I had to eat plain toast. Anyways, you know, not a big deal. So whoever orders the first pair will get this 14 karat gold back, but they will be $20 each. And this pair that it says 14 karat gold, and then it has some symbol. I don't know what the symbol is. And then this is the one that has the 14K with the infinity sign. Okay. So $20 each. If you buy both, I'll give you a $5 discount. That is super cheap for gold. And whoever, you know, gets the back. We'll get to the rest of the stuff, but I think I have these little sterling silver. I think they were sterling silver. Let's test them again, because I can't remember. A little pair of penguins. I can't think today. Can't remember if those were silver or not. No, they were not. They were just silver tone, but they are signed. I don't know the signature on them. But we're just going to say $3 for these two little penguins that are signed by somebody. These could be some major things. I don't know. I didn't look them up. You guys can do that. I just thought they were cute, and that's why I kept them. Let me get this stuff out of my way. All right. Then we have this sterling silver necklace. I'm going to take that down to $8. This is the double heart necklace. This is gold over sterling. We already tested it in our one video. So sterling silver with gold over. It has all the markings on it. Okay. So that would be number 156. Ignore that. This is $8. $8. What else did we have? Let's see. I think that was all of the sterling and stuff. All right, let's get down to business. These are going to come as a set. This one is missing the lens. I might have it in my craft box. I'm not sure. So if I come up with it, then I will put it in the bag. And this one does. These are like opera glasses. Okay. Super long chains. So $5 for these. I don't know. I might... Actually, let's do $3. Okay, let's do $3 on number 157 for those. If I find the glass, it'll be in there. If I don't find it, well, I didn't find it. Let's stick with the here we have this brooch. It is enamel. It's just going to be $1. Number 158. It's beautiful though. It looks like green pearlescent. Here we have this beautiful metal butterfly. It's articulated so I can move around, position it. That's going to be $1, number 159. Here we have Longburger. This is supposed to be on the necklace. And then you have these plastic green starflake or snowflake or what do you want to call them, earrings. And those will be $1. So this is cute. So if you have a thing for Hershey's Kisses, it is Hallmark. Okay, so Hershey's Kiss pendant, especially if you're a pin collector. I guess that'd be a good addition. We have another brooch that has glass Aurora Borealis, and that'll be $2. Here we have a Christmas tree prong rhinestone brooch. It's not too late to start a bag. We're going to have a lot of stuff to choose from. So, this is enamel with the rhinestones. It is a brooch as well. Looks like an apple. Could be an apple heart. Let's do a couple of dollar items. Okay, here we have a pair of hoop earrings. These are, they say silver plated. They have these purple rhinestones. They're just hoops. Very nice. Then we have these earrings with the tassel. We also have this little Christmas pin. If you need something to add to your Christmas section, there's that. Nice enamel, little candy cane, simple. Could be on your little jacket, on your bag. Okay, we have these. I love this style of earrings. I was just not a fan of all the purple. Just too much purple for my flavor. I mean, for my opinion. For me, anyways. They're great earrings, though. This is a pendant. It is a rhinestone and shell. You just put a little jump ring on there and a gold chain, and you got yourself a nice, beautiful pendant. What else do I got up here? Alright, we're going to switch out. We got some $2 items. And these earrings with the beautiful AB color. Number 170 for 2. These are gorgeous. So these are suede with the abalone. Look at that one. Oh, so gorgeous. Abalone. So $171 for $2. These are gorgeous. I don't wear a gold, I'm not really the gold tone. I have a silver pair already. So they go like this. These are in perfect condition. Great Christmas earrings or the snow season. Oh no. That's missing. Oh, it's missing a rhinestone. Well, I guess since it's missing a rhinestone. Jeez. Is that missing a rhinestone or is it just dark? No, it's missing a rhinestone. So it'd just be $1. So here we have these rhinestone earrings. There is the back. Okay, so we have these rhinestone earrings. Nice and dangly. Those would be $174 for $2. $175. We will have these pair. They got a nice backing on them. They have all their stones. Tiny but mighty. Ah. Okay, so we have a couple of $3 pairs. These actually came from one of them shows on TV. These are all glass. They're beautiful. $176. Those are very well made and they're a little articulated. All right, so these are can't remember what it said. Oh, these are Joan Rivers. Okay, Joan Rivers, then Thailand. These are glass with pink, well, fuchsia, like, well, hot pink. And then it has these little ones around the edges. So, Joan Rivers. Oh, we also have one other pair. There's no little tag. These are, what was those? Giorgino. And I did look these up as well. So they are the actual earring. Georgiana. You see that? So they have the original backs. These are hoops. But yeah, Georgiana. There we go. It's a little backwards. These are going to be $4. So $4. I was going to keep these, but like I said, I'm not really the gold. It has to be a certain gold tone. So these are not cheap earrings either. So best to get your expensive stuff here while it's cheap. Alright, so these is glass. Oh, no, don't you dare. She's trying to get up on all this jewelry. Okay, I got her. So this one, silver tone. This is more of a newer one, I guess, but it's still gorgeous. It's got blue glass. Then we also have this one. This is vintage, and it's also a pendant. So you make it a necklace or a brooch. Number 180. Okay, so this one is silver tone. This is a stone. Beautiful pink quartz. Then we have this one. This is wire wrapped. It is copper tone. It's got, kind of looks like they're trying to bezel set these. And I'm wondering if those are real stones. Because they sure do. Now I don't have a test or anything, so we're just going to go on the fact that I don't know. But this is a beautiful pendant. Alright, we have this big pendant here. It needs a jump ring. Those might be CZs since they got the holes in the back. So if you need a nice blingy thing, I mean, you can use that for crafts too, I guess. Alright, so here you could wear it on this side, or you could have it on this side. If this is just copper, yeah. Beautiful cross. Number 184. I'm going to try to get us into the necklaces. We have one more. This is, I'm selling this as a craft item, but what is that? What is this one? So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 stones missing. We don't get very often red items, so this is like, these are, this one's probably a vintage one. This one, I'm not so sure about that. But these have stones missing, so make sure that you are taking in account for that. But red stones, we don't get those very often, so. See the difference? This is like a deep red. Here is another pendant. This is the smoky with the black. Oh, that is so pretty. What could you do with that besides wear it as a necklace? $186. Here we have this beautiful bracelet. Let me get the measurement on that. Oh my gosh, my tape measure is so stiff from being in this cold room. It can go up to a size 9 if you wear on the very last ones, but I'm just going to say more like 8.5. But if you put a jump ring on there, that would be perfect. These are glass. That would be number 187. Oh my gosh. I've got a zillion bags around here, but I don't have them with me. Alright, on to the necklaces. Oh, wait, we have another bracelet. Okay. So, this one is a Lisner. It has 3, 6, 9, 12 chains on here. That is gorgeous. So, it is size 7.25. I missed my clicker marker, but it dried up. Go figure. You can wear it like that, or you could wear it, you know, with these around the front. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, we have some necklaces. Don't know what I'm going to put on these yet. Okay. These are glass, these are plastic, and this one's just going to be $2 for number 189. This next one is just going to be $1. It's got a little wear on the chain here. It's acrylic. Lovely colors. And then here is the back. I mean, you could put a different chain on there. No big deal. So this one is a mix of shell and a stone. I don't know what type of stone that is. All I know is that it is a stone. Oh, and then wooden beads. And then the faux suede. But that's a gorgeous necklace. Okay, so this one, I've been holding on to this one for a long time now. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. It's acrylic, but it is very well made. Somebody's going to look really pretty in this one. So this one is going to be $5. It is perfect plating, everything. Hey, I found some more bags. I didn't have to get up for them. I don't know if I have any more cards, so I might have to... Okay, so here we have this is a Chico's. And you got your Chicos on the back there. These are little glass beads. I don't know if I can fit this in a bag. Okay, we have these red beads. Does anybody need a super long pair of red beads? This is your chance. And these are going to be $1 for some red beads. They're plastic. Super long. Here we have, this is plastic, and then here's your closures. This could be, this is pretty. This is so freaking pretty. For 4th of July, you might be able to, if we're mailing out packages next week, you'll get it before 4th of July. This one is super long. It is very lightweight, so if you don't like heavy stuff, this is for you. It's gorgeous. Yeah, 6 strands, red, white, and blue. I had a black one like this, but I kept that one. Sorry. What else? Okay, so here we have, these are for your eyeglasses. You could turn this into a necklace. I do believe these are hematite or some type of black stone. And then you have the beads as well. So number 196. We're running out of numbers. I'm going to have to reevaluate my cards. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's do these. The Oryx of 5th Avenue. Regular $9.99. When was that? Oh, 1995. Wow. Those are gorgeous earrings. We'll do $3 on those. I cannot say if the earrings go with the card, but that's just what they came on, so that might not be right. Either way, they're a fantastic pair of looking earrings, and that's what we go for, right? Fantastic stuff. Is anybody interested in some Kate Spade? There's your Kate Spade. And then there's your spade on that. I am going to sell these as a set. No, wait, because this one is, yeah, this is Kate Spade too. So we've got some Kate Spade. We're going to do $5 each on these. This one is cubic zirconia. It's more like a rose gold. Yeah, rose gold. This one's got the tag. So $198. And then this one does not have the tag. I'm actually going to do $3 on this other one. This has slight discoloration there. There's your spade. There's your tag. I feel like this is like a newer one or something. And then it's got that on there. So $199 for the Kate Spade. Alright, well, we have one last thing. What do we want to do? I know what we want to do. We want to do some vintage glass. This is dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. But look how gorgeous that red glass is. There's your closure. It needs to be restrung, but look at those beads. This was hard to get. I don't get very much of the red, the vintage stuff in those boxes anymore. Where'd my marker go? Oh. So this is our last one. So if you need a piece of vintage glass, this is it. It is, needs to be cleaned up, like I said, but it is some gorgeous, I mean, I think that's glass. It's super cold. Super cold. And it's not just the room. This one's always been cold. But that's the last of our video. I have to get more numbers or we would keep going. I guess we could go with alphabet. I had a few more pieces here I wanted to put in the video, but we can come back as strong as ever on our next pop-up video. We will have several because I have several items. I hoarded a lot of the good stuff. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed this pop-up video. I hope you find a lot of stuff that you want to purchase and wear in the future or just add to your collection.